Pokemon Go mobile game uses your phone's location device on it to kind of make you go to all these different places. It's a big game you're playing, but some people are really concerned that it could take you to nearby landmarks and you could possibly get in some trouble. The Now Detroit's Simon Chowdhury joins us. Simon, let's talk about what is the concern here?
Well, Joe, the biggest issue is being distracted. Imagine trying to follow a map and find things on your phone while looking at the screen and while walking around in public. Well, this game blew up overnight and hasn't even gone global just yet. It's only available in a limited number of markets, including the U.S. and Australia. I talked with a gaming expert about how Pokemon Go works.
Everywhere I go, I see people playing.
After Pokemon Go debuted last week, millions downloaded the app. Brian Ambrozy is a professional gamer.
Within 24 hours, they had several million players in the U.S.
Pokemon Go uses location services and your camera to create a lifelike game.
You walk around with your phone outdoors and find Pokemon, the little monsters from the video games and cartoons. When you find one on your phone, you can catch it with your phone and then you can collect them.
You can play anywhere. Just take a look at some of these Pokemons found at our TV station. You will also find the characters in public locations and landmarks chosen by the gaming company.
There are different churches and murals along Woodward. If you go up and down Woodward, the Grand River Creative Corridor is a huge one. In New Center, several churches.
It can be dangerous to play Pokemon Go, from being distracted,
walking off of a curb or walking into traffic, almost getting hit by a car, bumping into people. I actually witnessed myself a guy walk into a railing while he was staring at his phone.
To something more serious. Over the weekend, armed robbers lured victims in Missouri by using the app.
When you go to a landmark, you can drop what's called a lure, and that attracts Pokemon to that place, and that also attracts players to that place. If you wanted to rob them, you would have an easier time of it, or you would at least know that people are going to be there walking around with their phones not paying attention.
Brian is a parent of 2 teenage children who play the game. He reminds them,
be aware of your surroundings. It even says when you load the game, please be aware of your surroundings. That's the simplest advice. It's just like with anything with a cell phone. You know, don't drive while you're texting, your parents. Don't play Pokemon while you're driving, and make sure you don't walk off, the dock into the river while you're playing.
Good advice.
And like we mentioned, many police departments and online gaming sites have been offering safety tips when playing the game. Most revolve around being distracted while walking. So remember, you don't have to be glued to the screen. It's actually pretty easy to catch a Pokemon because when it pops up, your phone actually vibrates.
Oh,
so you
okay.
can kind of walk around and all of a sudden you'll feel a little buzz and then you'll be like, okay, now I could catch the Pokemon.
Yeah.
So try not to stick with your eyes the whole time like
Look
this.
around.
Can you scan it for Pokemons? I've got my suspicions.
No, nope, nothing came up.
No, you're clean.
Nothing in the building right now, actually, altogether. Which I'm pretty surprised.
My daughter caught one in our backyard today, though, I'll tell you. She said it's all the craze with so many kids. So.
This world has gone nuts.
Yeah, I guess so.
Still